Welcome back to the Resolute SMP with me, your host AFQQD, and today we're gonna kick things off with a little map wall, because when Miney joined the server last episode, she actually asked if we have one. Now I myself have a world map mod, so I can actually, see the spawn, but most of the members obviously don't, so I'm gonna start this episode by just building one. It's gonna go right here for now. I'm not sure if it'll stay here, but it'll be a nice starting ground. So I'm gonna start out, and there we go. Can't see that, can you? That's gonna be our first map. You can actually see the orca statue and the path and such. Let's go in this direction. Eventually I'll be making this bigger than just 3x3. That's all I can afford for now. I might actually build an iron farm in this episode. I'm not sure yet. Maybe we can actually build it in the spawn chunks, which are right around here. The spawn chunks are right around here under this jungle area, which, if you don't know, it's just a nature preserve. We don't really want to build there. Miney has built a little whale statue there that you didn't see in the last episode. But it technically is outside of the nature preserve, so that's fine. However, I do have to check in with the other members if it's okay. Maybe do it underground. Also, there can be problems with lag, so I'll see. But for now, I have to head on this mountain. There we go, we're gone. And our second map is right here. I do have to finish exploring it. Right, there we go. Don't fall down. Oh! No! How? No! Why was there like this super big ravine there? Don't tell me I'm gonna be in a death loop again. Ah, that sucks. I knew I could fall down a bit, but I didn't know it actually went that deep. Dude, world generation is something, alright? Okay, let's hope I can actually get everything. Okay, let's look at what we've created so far. Thinking about it, I probably should have done this at the bottom, but it's still like actual spawn, so I suppose this goes right there. And I think now I'm gonna do these two corners. Okay, so this should in theory be so I gotta think of it like this, and then it's this direction. Okay, now one above here. This is gonna be right here where we did all our astronaut adventures. We're here, and exactly that should be it. Yeah, we gotta head in this direction. So the inn obviously goes there. This goes there. This goes there. It's pretty good. This goes here. So this right here I think goes there. This goes there. This goes there, obviously. And this goes here. There we go. And now I'll probably just take the time and expand it fully to be 5x5. Yeah, there we go. You can see all sorts of stuff. You can see the inn right there. It's such a shame that like other houses are just not on it right now. But I'll change that eventually. So next up, I'm gonna be working on my banner business. In the episode before the last one, I made this little, banner shop. Cool. Yeah, I know it's cool. I made this little teaser, but I still don't have the infrastructure in place to actually produce banners. So what I'll do is I'm gonna be starting to work on some farms to try and get as many flowers and such as possible, because I've decided that I don't only want to sell banners. I also want to sell like banners as writing, and I also want to sell the dyes individually along with its wool. So I'm gonna have to get some farms going to actually farm the dye. And first and foremost, I'm gonna be working on a bone meal farm. There are multiple ways you can do it, but the most common one is a moss bone meal farm. So I'll probably just build it over here. Holy damn, KnightFox has been building. I hope I don't. Oh no, I'll definitely spoil this. Although, I'm seeing how late my episodes actually come out after filming. The full version might actually be out yeah, check his channel out. Only thing I was here for is some dripstone for a lava farm and also like a single moss block. That's all I need. He definitely has dripstone. It's very good. And he has a lot too. Lots of dripstone, but no lush. Well, that's unlushy. Anyways, we are back. Dude, I'm always worried that there are pillagers standing here because of the banners. How will I get moss? By the way, just want to point out, those 2 blocks don't fit together at all. What am I talking about? I can just look inside the community chest and surely there will be moss in there, right? It actually is. That's cool. What do you want to do? Is just place it right here, for example. Bone meal it, and there you go. Got a lot more moss. And this moss can be composted to create more moss. More moss can create more bone meal and such. This is how you do it. And you can just automate it. Yeah, so I've just been upgrading this lava farm. And I'm noticing, because I had to craft all of these cauldrons, I kind of ran out of iron. This is all I have left. So you know what that means. What? Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. You know what that means. This, what am I even building? Bone meal farm is sponsored by NATO Power Gaming Company. I don't know, I'm just gonna steal his iron. You know, someday I will pay him back. I've seen others just leaving chests here, but honestly, I ain't got nothing. I actually don't have anything of worth on me except for my bow. Maybe I have to get him some banner shop coupons or something, because this isn't ideal. Me just stealing iron. Anyways, thanks Nate. Thank you.
I'm hearing some villagers.
Yeah, I've got 2
They don't
right
sound
here.
very... This doesn't look very,
It's
hospitable?
Yeah. You know, they
I
love
don't
it
know
in there.
about this.
No, they love it in there.
I mean, your job, not mine. Okay, well, I want to find KnightFox. This is very cool looking. Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's just hop into here and, phew. By the way, KnightFox has been building. Look at that. Yeah, anyways,
What are you doing?
dude, I told you this is the nether portal I've been using. I went to
I
get...
cannot believe how close we are.
Yeah, honestly, I found this and I thought like, wait, what is this? Is this like this database of Miney or something? I don't know.
Well, it's basically done. All I
Yeah.
gotta do is like do some
Great work,
foliage.
honestly.
Thank you. I try.
Yeah, I'm excited for the episode. I hope you tell a bit about the building decisions and such. Well, I'll continue building my bone meal farm then. And due to some magic, I already have the whole place dug out. And I also have all the materials needed. Cue the time lapse, and after that I'll show you how everything works. The design is not by me, it is by They6, and I've linked them in the description, so check them out. And let's go! And there we go. I finished building, honestly, quite a scary looking machine, but it's just incredibly compact for what it does. So all that's left to do, in theory, is just to throw a bit of bone meal in it, and it should start producing. I'm kind of scared that I did something wrong or something. So I think I put it into here. Okay. Things are happening. Well, that doesn't look good, but the rest does look good. Alright, it seems to be fixed. You probably guessed by now what was wrong with it. The timing down here was completely off. By the way, you can now start to see how it's gonna work. There are stone generators pushing stone in. Then this block right there gets bone mealed, converting the stone to get mossified. And then the moss comes down here and gets composted. The first 4 composters are for refilling, so it's slowly gonna get more. I put 8 here in the beginning, and we'll probably soon see 65. There we go. And the rest is just continuing on the water stream, and therefore creating bone meal right here. Now I just have to cover this up and make it look nice. Alright, I'm very happy that it now works, and yeah, we'll see how it holds up. Oh, it's raining again. Who would have thought? Alright, so the bone meal farm has been working great. Although I've had a few instances where cobblestone spawned in the stone spawners, which obviously breaks the system quite a bit. But it's easy enough to repair for now. And I found it to only happen when you leave the farm running and go out of the chunks. I've also added this little switch to actually turn it on and off. And I've stood AFK for a while this morning, and I actually got quite a good amount of bone meal. It's very welcome. And because of this, I also set up a little shop selling bone meal for now at the commercial district. You also may notice that right here there's a composter missing. That is because I'm actually collecting moss and such as well, because according to Dukester it's also quite a good income, because people want to buy moss for their builds, and I'll sell that soon. Now the next project is going to be the exact opposite of bone meal as ink sacs. It's basically the same thing, except for the fact that it's collected way differently, and it's used to make black dye. For this you need to have quite a big space in a river biome, which this should be right here, where squids can spawn. And I know that this is such an area. I don't see any squids right now, but you have to trust me on that. This is an area where they can spawn. Now, I do not know how much I want to destroy this river. You know, you have to destroy it quite a lot to make a farm work. And if you want to have an actually very efficient farm, you have to make it worse. I could also just go a lot further and destroy the nature right there, but I kind of just want to do it right here because, you know, it's right around my base. So this might look like I escaped the matrix or something, but you have to trust me on this. These outlines display where another biome begins. So I've added a little text here. It's a bit annoying. I'm gonna get rid of it soon. But you can see this is a forest, and if we go in here, this is a river, and this is actually the biome we need to use to build it. And over here, this doesn't seem to be a river. This is actually plains. So this is why there aren't actually any squids spawning here. So I'm gonna collect the resources, and then I'll start building. I'm not gonna use a fancy design. It's basically just your standard ink farm design. What it basically is a big hole without any water and just flowing water from top to bottom, where the squids can spawn in, and then they just fall down into their death. It's pretty easy actually. It's not very efficient though if I don't remove all of this water. And one annoying aspect could also be that I do not actually have any sponges. I'm sure I can get it done. So I am now going to build the squid farm. I already gathered all the materials that I need. It's gonna be pretty simple. Now I also have a lot of space to actually do it in. I'm just gonna do it in the middle. I know that I can make it work way better if I just remove all of the water, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm lazy and I don't think I'll need that much black dye anyway. I just hope that it works regardless, and I also don't have issues with the mob cap because we're on multiplayer SMP, of course. So yeah, cue the time lapse and let's go. I finished it, and it doesn't really look nice at the moment, and I'll probably not fix it. And I'll tell you why. It's basically because there ain't nothing spawning. I mean, I thought that at least 1 or 2 squids would spawn in like half an hour, but apparently I'm wrong. Apparently they just don't spawn at all, and I'll probably just move this to a different river at some point. I did try to just set my render distance to 2, and the only squid spawns I ever get are outside of this, so it just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But the thing that I'm not gonna do is just pump out this entire river right here, because I do kind of want to keep it. So to farm black dye, I'll just do it manually for now. Yeah, I do get some fish spawns in here though. So the farm actually generated about 5 raw cod and 1 bone meal. Okay, so something I also did is gathering these 4 flowers. One that gives pink dye, and one that gives magenta. Also one that gives you yellow, and one that gives red. There's a mechanic that isn't known that widely, that if you have 2 high flowers, you can just right click the upper block with a bone meal and they just duplicate. And it'll make getting red dye way easier. Same thing with yellow dye. Why does this item look so much like a coin? Works the same way with these flowers as well. And you just get a bunch of them really easily. And you also can kind of do the same with cocoa beans. Just get some brown dye. You know, if you really think about it, we automated this dye, this, because you can just craft yellow and red together to get orange. And these, of course. The only things missing right now are the green dyes, which obviously are pretty easy to get with the cactus farm, which I'm not gonna build in this episode, but someday, because cactus farms are also a very good source for XP. And you can also get basically darker shades of white by having a functioning ink farm, which I sadly don't. The only thing you can't really automate is blue dye, although you kind of can. There is a mechanic that if you're in a flower forest, you can build farms for a specific flower. Due to the cornflower, blue dye can be automated. I guess at this point in the video I should probably mention that we are still accepting applications to the server, so if you are an English Minecraft content creator and you think you could be a good fit for this SMP, you should consider just checking the form out in the description. And if you want to, you can also provide a little video talking about why you fit. Other than that, you can also join our Discord. It's not only for the applicants, it's also just for us to hang out with you guys. It's pretty simple. It's also down in the description. Anyways, let's see how I'm gonna continue. What was that? That was Miney. Yeah, what kind of wool do you need to get?
Okay, well, before we even start, I had an
okay.
incident last night with a creeper, and so it blew up all my diamonds. I only had 28 that I hadn't turned into gear. Obviously, I've got my gear.
Damn, you have more gear than me.
I have mending books, if you would trade mending.
Sure, yeah, mending. Why not?
I want brown, red, purple, green, blue, yellow, and white.
Basically everything.
But
yeah.
it's not a ton of each color. It's just
I don't know. Honestly, you can just take whatever you need.
And then, how do I order the banners?
In the moment, not. I can sell you pillager banners. I have got too many of those. So I have to build the banner shop building first before I actually sell them.
Because I'm gonna order one for the shop that I'm building.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm gonna order 5 that spell books. Because you're doing custom, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a garbage hole, or should I just throw my stuff? I came here with an almost full inventory. I didn't plan. Oh, or do you have a ender chest?
No, I think Duke is the only one who has one. You can just put it into my chests.
I have some. Oh, you want my junk?
Oh, sure. I'll take anything.
I think this will be enough. And then I'll just bring back whatever I don't.
Honestly,
Use.
you can just keep it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I basically have unlimited supply, so
I took half stacks of 7 colors,
that seems fine.
and I'm going to be using it to build my bookshop.
What do you sell? Like written books or enchanted books?
Enchanted books. So I have Mending, Silk Touch, Fortune, Infinity, and I don't remember the others because they weren't that great. But I think I'm just gonna stock it with Mending, and then if anybody wants a specific thing, they can just like write. Like I'll have a little book where you can write an order. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. We needed mending at some point.
What is that over there in the river?
That's supposed to be a squid farm. Only thing is, I've stood AFK there and like 3 fish spawned and no squid. Yeah, it doesn't work. I'm gonna probably just destroy it at some point again and build it somewhere where I can actually like remove every bit of water in the area. Because I didn't want to do it here. I like my little river, I guess.
I need to find like a base area too. I have so much stuff like I want to get done, and then it's like you have to do things to do those things. And
Oh yeah, I mean that's kind of the fun of it. And
it is.
after a while, you just have like a big infrastructure where you can basically get anything if you want it. Yeah, I guess I should also make a portal for me. Maybe if I have the obsidian, I could do it right now, but I don't
I
think
have some. You might connect with. No, you're probably far enough.
I think it's far enough.
I think you're far enough away.
I'm gonna have to find some flint or something.
I have one.
Oh yeah, 14 is a full portal, right? Yeah, I hope I don't link with the same one. Oh no. I think I'm fine. Wait,
Oh
where
wait, is this his? Look, cause here's the path.
No. This was the old
Ow.
start of Duke's path before he changed it. But where is KnightFox's then? Wait, so relatively it should be in this direction, but I feel like it's not. So in this direction? No. No, it should be. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Yeah. No, it's a
His
different
portal?
one. Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, well if I got the wool, I need the mangrove wood. Maybe I should go to Duke's and have him give me more explicit instructions on where this mangrove swamp is.
By the way, you can sprint and jump and to go like super fast.
I think I'm doing it now. I'm not
Not
sure.
really. You have to basically spam your spacebar. I think this honestly is gonna be it for today's episode. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you for watching and goodbye.